All right, here we are. We'll continue this Outer Worlds. Where are we at? Oh, I gotta update the subscriber goal. We're up to 123 now. Unreal. A little sniffly today. I debated whether I was going to stream or not. But the last couple have been pretty good. I don't expect this one to have all the views, but okay. If I remember right, we needed the key card for that, and we don't have it. And I couldn't figure out where to get it. But we did get this. So I couldn't really find much information, but from what I understand, you continue the main quest and you get the stuff to go in there. So the main quest sends us this way. I've been down this way, haven't I? Yeah. Oh, it stops here. Okay. I see. We can take that elevator down. Whoa, these guys just respawned?
Go.
Bag required. Dedication and maintenance job fulfilled.
That's crazy that they respawn that quick. Alright. Hey now. Oh, do I cut the force field off in here or something? Cool. That's a good one. Might be good to kind of recreate Nyoka's weapon. I'll give that to her. Nobody's watching, but you know, I'm pretty low energy tonight, y'all. Just kind of playing my game. How far am I from a workbench? Pretty far. Okay, I see. This place is all twisted up and elevation changes and stuff. Alright. I was gonna look for a workbench, but I'm just gonna keep going here. Yeah, because I think that leads up to there. This environment's nice. All the glowy things. Okay.
Go.
Detected. That will leave a stain. Sanitized.
Sorry, y'all. Had a bit of a runny nose today. You know what else? We gotta look around. Whoa. Frost Sore Soldier. It looks scary. I'm becoming distracted by whatever this is. What is that? Is it a shortcut through the tunnel? That's where we gotta go. Getting some slowdowns. We're getting on distracted. Let's go the way we're supposed to go here. Even though I bet that's a fast travel point. Alright. We did pick up that fast travel point. This is a very sprawling area. Sorry, my nose has been running. I didn't mean to blow my nose right like that. Wasn't thinking. I forgot I was streaming. Uh. Wow. Okay. More side missions. No, there's one of them things. Oh, they're pretty scary. There's two of them. Let's put on our eye patch. It gives us 10% sneak attack damage. Again, sorry. Yeah, so now we're Space Pliskin.
Scoured with prejudice.
Oh, well, that was bad. Just shoot it. Just shoot it. Just shoot it. Just shoot it up in the air. These guys are all tough. Oh, we could have snuck around them. Nah.
Pathogen reports indicate a mild to strong health risk may exist in the immediate vicinity.
No telling what other horrors we're set to find here.
Hey, toss ball card. I don't know what those do, but we've been finding them. Now my jet was right over here, and I'm getting sidetracked by this. It's just like Fallout. That's what we do. We uncover. What is that? The abandoned mines, and we leveled up. Level up jump scare. Okay. We still use that shotgun, so having a little bit of long guns skills would be nice. Oh, and we get a perk. I guess we can just pick from all of them now. I might do that because I got a bunch of stuff I can sell. Like all those armors and stuff. That might be useful. I've got a bunch of the mods on me. I like that. Critical hit after you kill an enemy. Alright. We got the fast travel point for that, didn't we? Yes. Oh no. It wasn't a fast travel point. Alright. I'm sure we get one when we get to this building here. Sidetracked again. You know what? Let's go to where we gotta go. Sprat. What's that?
Close call. I thought I knew the OCI backwards and forwards. The Marauders got a way of finding every nook and cranny on this rock. OCI. Fancy joint. Smells like Wentworth's and leather. A real slice of Byzantium. You don't set that up unless you're planning something big. Adrena time? Sure. But something tells me there's more to the story. Got a hunch to follow up on near the old mines. I'm leaving this here, in case I gotta come back.
Okay, so he says the old mines, that's back there. That's lucky, that's the reason we're here. They sent us his arm. I know if you haven't watched, that doesn't make any sense what I just said. But it's true, just believe me. And now we gotta use an eye to get into here.
Initiating ocular measurement. Measurement complete. Ocular identification complete. Welcome, Clarence Mostly. Access granted. Welcome to the Office of Creative Incubation. Initiating ocular measurement. Measurement complete. Ocular
I just
identification
wanted to see what
failed.
would happen.
Access denied. The Office of Creative Incubation is currently experiencing a lockdown event. Initiating
Alright, let's...
measurement complete. Access granted.
I guess we're gonna be fighting, mechs, robot guys. I don't really have, you need something with electricity damage to really hurt them.
Sparkling.
We'll see when we get there. The lights are crazy in this goddamn place. Don't talk about the incident. I like some doors. There's the restroom. Ew.
Keen skills. Spacer's Choice security folks can't hit the broadside of a mannequin.
Keep your aim steady and your trigger finger at the ready. Adrena Time brings out the hero in you.
Show your boss that you are prime, because you take Adrena time.
Proudly located in the bloodstream of the entire Spacers chosen tossball team. Adrena Time, putting the performance in
That means we
performance
can get in there
enhancing
somehow.
drugs.
Show your boss that you are prime, because you take Adrena time.
Let sleep rob you of your life. Cut your
Saltuna.
resting hours in half and double your productivity with Adrena Time.
Show your boss that you are prime because you take Adrena time.
Going silent.
Light machine gun Mark III. Oh, I'll take it. I don't need that. Oh, I'll take it anyway. What's my weight at? Ooh. I got a lot on me. That's a unique. They can keep the Saltuna. Maybe there'll be a vending machine in here somewhere. I got a lot of junk I could get rid of. Let's see what's on the other side. Hey. This is what I was looking for. Hey, sold 10,000 bits worth of items to vendors. I didn't think I had sold that much. Probably sell some of this stuff too. Okay, I like that one. Keep that. Oh. That'd be good enough. I just opening up my inventory a little bit. We were about to be over encumbered. We were about to be cucumbered. Nobody wants that. Tarmac and cheese. It's got cheese in it. Oh, the robot chef. Like I said, I don't know what all them toss ball cards are for, but we're hanging on to them. Alright, here we go. Got it, I'm gonna start running into stuff. I gotta sneeze. I don't want to be doing that. Camera, hang on. Okay, I'm okay. I had to sneeze a little bit, and also, yeah. All right. Oh, they're marauders.
Analysis of evidence. Wrong tool for the job.
Everyone all right?
Dirt alert! Dirt alert!
I feel like I almost died there. Then I got the dirt alert. I hadn't heard that yet. Dirt alert! Nothing back here. Alright. I saw a safe. I sure hope I can hack into that thing. I can. This is probably all lore stuff about the drug that caused all the bad stuff to happen in this place, which is probably that adrenatime. Ew. I just sold like 2 of these, but I'll pick it up. Pre-sliced bread. See, don't have that yet.
This body has not been disposed of in a board-approved waste receptacle. Printing citation ticket 9554-PKF.
Be ready for anything.
Go ahead and clear that stuff out.
Show your boss that you are prime. You take a dream at a time.
Running dirty! Clean up the competition!
Like a good tussle.
Wow, that was a little tough. We survived today. The acid gun would have done a lot better with that, but it's like it's already got weakened weapon status. I ain't trying to break it or nothing. Ooh, hunting rifle hyper. I haven't seen that yet. Pick it up. Ah, didn't have time to cut the camera off that time. Ugh. I apologize, y'all. This guy died in a very embarrassing position. What is that? Okay. Plasma Carbine Ultra.
Notice, unit scrubber heads require self-cleaning.
Excuse me. A little secret, or what's this? Oh, there's a workbench here too. Awesome. I can fix my weapons. This is that room. That's cool. All right. Level that up a little bit.
Show your boss that you are prime.
That's something else I want to look at. That has like double the damage. Hers have just that.
Because you take
And then we'll give that to her. That makes her weapon twice as powerful. Damn, I could have gave her that thing we just sold. Just so she does some more damage output. We hadn't really been upgrading our companions. We have a little bit, but not like majorly. She does have some decent armor on though. And then the robot, he's just a robot. He's good.
Katrina time.
All right. Nice. That's what exploring will get you. Sometimes you find useful areas.
Neutralized.
All right. I don't need these things, but I guess I can sell them. Oh. Yeah, that's the way out of there. I believe that's everywhere I can go down here. We like to explore, y'all.
Here they come.
Substance is resistant to total effort. Ending passive mode.
I want plasma weakness. I really haven't been paying much. I've been just like very reading would be an incorrect term. Like scanning through it. It's all lore. It's all lore.
System oversweeping the area.
Mega messy.
Hope everybody watching had a good day today. My day was pretty blah. Pretty blah.
You could fit whole families in here.
Oh, Fedora. Oh. Worry. Okay. It's okay. That's pretty good. I know my objective's right there, but back to basics. A unique outfit. I've wrapped around now. Ooh, do I have an 85? Something to get me up to 85, Hack?
I knew I heard a little weasel sniffing about. You'd best go back the way you came. There's nothing for you here.
I'm gonna remain silent.
I have a message for you. This place is a graveyard. All that was done here should be forgotten and left to rot. Gorgon is the birthplace of marauders. We created them here, in this very facility. They are our misbegotten children, born of hubris and vanity.
Marauders were created? Those bastards!
They hold no fondness for trespassers. I've placed the facility under emergency lockdown to keep them safe. Let the marauders die in peace, or I will make certain that you die with them.
I used to think it was just life trying to kill us. Starve for a week, fight to the death for a good night's sleep. We were all a little mad. Marauders were just the folks who embraced it.
Why can't anything be simple and straightforward for once? Alright. Let's see if we got enough, hack +5. Alright, and something that does stealth skills, which I believe we do have. Yeah. We get into it. Alright. Alright. We got a bunch of stuff going on.
I've seen firsthand what the corporations are capable of, and we're about to dig up their past.
SAM units offer first-class cleaning to paying customers of any job class. Even the filthy...
Even the filthy.
An old comms tower, huh? It's like I'm back at Hiram's place, running errands. Birthplace of Marauders. We ought to have left well enough alone. Now we're in it. Come hell or high water, we've got to see this through.
Alright, where are we at now? Did I leave one in here? Or is this just telling me to... I think maybe it's just, I don't know. Oh, am I still going? Okay, there we go. My OBS messed up for a second. Okay, I'm getting confused by... I think it's pointing me to that one. Excuse me.
Dr. Ambrose, tell me about Adrenatime. What does it do?
Hasn't Clarence already dumped a pile of promotional materials on your head?
Where's the fun in that? My listeners want to hear it in your own words.
It's an injectable drug that improves a patient's speed, awareness, mental acuity, and endurance. In moderation, Adrenatime will uplift the laboring classes by strengthening their minds and work ethic.
That's quite the mission. What's driving this vision of uplift?
I am a solutions-oriented woman. I see a problem and I am moved to solve it. Poverty is one such problem. Through science, I believe we can improve the poor, and in so doing, improve Halcyon.
Improve the poor. I can't get up there. All right. Where is this going to lead me? I believe I've been there. get up there like that through there? How do I get up there? There's gotta be a way to get up there. This place is confusing. Where am I headed at then? This place is a damn, like, maze. Well, fast travel. We'll do that. I know how to get to the damn abandoned mines. We'll do that one first. This led to it, right? Yeah. There'll probably be all kinds of crazy monsters in here.
As much as I love caves, let's make this quick. Manties love them too.
Sam is right behind you, customer.
I'm picking up all this ammo. I've got plenty of it though.
Don't mess with us.
Recycle back to industrial stain.
I am libations on me, folks.
I don't know what those researchers were doing in here, but I'm glad they stopped.
Okay. Oh, wait. If I'm reading that right, I did leave a phonograph behind. I did. One of them's in there. In the projection room. There's like a... I was in there. Next one up. Yeah. Projection room. Yeah, I missed that.
About your test subjects, I assume you're trying new formulations on humans, correct? Where do they come from, Dr. Ambrose? They come from Tartarus, don't they?
They do?
Why the reluctance? Providing life-affirming employment to the indigent, the criminal, the criminally indigent? Well, that's a social good, don't you agree?
I have a staff meeting to attend. Excuse me.
Okay. Still says there's enemies on here, but I ain't worried about them. There's that one building that we don't have the key card to, and I couldn't really find any answers to it other than to continue the main quest. My best guess is you, because they wouldn't let me up there. Maybe you go around. You gotta go like the long way around or something. I don't know. All right, I think I've got my head wrapped around it now. This place is very maze-like, but like it's layered, and the map doesn't really help you that much. Can we go in there? It's barred. We are barred from going in there. Alright, where does this go? I was here a second ago. We'll see. We're gonna see. This way first.
tell. It beats climbing the walls anyhow.
SAM units are built to survive a drop of up to 300 feet and underwater pressures totaling 440 psi.
Maybe there's a fast travel point down here. Huh. Oh, there is a clue down here. Okay.
Aww.
Well, while we're here, looks like there's big tough guys down here though.
Muting volume now. Mega Nazi.
Oh. Hey man, I didn't mean to shoot him repeatedly there, but that's just what he was showing me, so.
Those researchers sure know how to pick 'em. Let's grab that comic and get.
I didn't mean to pick up that stuff, really. Does anything else lead down here where I'm at? Of course, but it's sealed. So I can't hardly get none of those because they're locked behind stuff. All right. That thing killed me.
You asshole! Get up!
That thing killed me. Gosh dang it. I ain't saved in a while either. Where am I? Okay. Alright. Alright, that's cool. I ain't getting too far behind.
Entering quiet mode.
And that's how it's done, Captain.
That was way easier.
Tell me about the production of adrenatime, Dr. Ambrose. I hear Compound X is a unique challenge to work with. It's temperamental. It must be refined under tightly controlled circumstances at tremendously low temperatures. Do you compound it with anything else? Tell me more about your refining process. Our audience is conversant in the sciences, very detail-oriented, so don't be afraid to get technical. Last time I met you, you spoke like a groundbreaker bilge sprat. Why the sudden airs and such specific questions? Does your minder know what you're up to? Does he suspect you're a spy? Pardon me.
Leave that in there. That way I came in. Alright, I guess we go back up. I didn't find no damn... Well, yeah, I did. One fast travel point down there, that's all I really need. Hey. There's a skull down there. I think we need to be crossing that bridge up there. Y'all hear that? My feet were like, all first. Little dinky parts. We'll get down there when we can.
Hey, you!
Huh? Probably Carl.
Hey, just now. Did you hear that? I thought I heard a scream.
Anyone else getting about to be stabbed vibes?
Why, it's the sound of fine goods screaming out to be purchased! Pleasure to meet you, sir or ma'am. I'm Carl, and as a customer-defacing representative of Spacer's Choice, I sell only the finest. What can I get you, prospective customer? New handgun? Pack of smokes? Stab in the face? Ha! Then who's been reviewing my inventory requests at the Office of Creative Incubation? Marauders? Oh, please. My coworkers aren't that bad. But don't trouble yourself with company business, sir or ma'am. Trouble yourself with my fine wares instead.
I'm a man.
The finest dust-covered goods money can buy.
What do you got? What do you got? That's a unique, but I don't really use that. Alright, so you're just a random vendor out here. Alright, cool. Wait now. That's the wrong way. We're going the wrong way. I've just come from this way. Let's see. Man, how are you supposed to get to here? Oh no. I really feel like we're going in circles. What the fuck? way down to this area? This is the right way. This has to be it. This has to be the right way. What's up, bud, man? There's sports car race. Where are you racing it? We just got outer space adventures going on here. I almost didn't stream today, but I was sitting here and I was like, you know what? Might as well. Long Beach.
It is clean, mean, and ready for work.
No, I don't want permanent concussion. I'm not a pro wrestler. Four wins in the last 2 weeks. Nice. there's a elevator down there. Well, let's see if we can get in there. Gorgon security checkpoint keycard. Where would you get that? Let's see. Probably somewhere I've already been. It's somewhere. Let's see if I can, I did level up just then, didn't I? I did. So we can, bump that up. Just dump it all in the lockpick.
Great work.
Said you could print one from some terminal somewhere. A Carb Cup win? At Daytona, damn. Contraband. It's a unique weapon. Okay. I was about to say, where is it? Alright, I think this is the right way. Yeah, I haven't done a Carb Cup race in quite a while. Maybe I should do one every now and then because it isn't a next-gen car and I just rarely ever race that car. I'm not a big fan of it. Oh, there's a secret area there. Oh my god, this ain't the way up here. I've been this way. God, do you gotta go, like... How do you get up there? I don't know how to get up there. It's like, can't get up there. Obviously you can, I just haven't figured it out yet. Is this a force field? Okay, no, never mind. I'm seeing shit. Have we been here? Yeah, we've been here. Alright. So much ammo just laying around. Alright, now, so now what I gotta do now? Okay, so to complete the story, or to continue the story mission, I gotta go away. Okay. That makes sense, because when I was trying to find where do I get the key to this, to one of those, it was just, all it told me was to continue the story quest. So, maybe I'm on the right track here. Let me look something up real quick. Man, I've been replaying that Talladega race that I had yesterday. I've just been replaying it. Like, I could have totally won that race. First of all, I made my move too early. I got excited. I was right there and I was like, you know, I should have just held back and built a run and took it out of that last corner instead of where I did. I think I had a lap more to go. But that's how it goes, man. I was going for the win, and I didn't. Wasn't really thinking. I mean, hell, I tried to leave pit road going in reverse that one time. Like, my mind just won't there. All right. Oh, I wasn't. I wasn't. I totally wasn't. To be fair to me, yeah. To be fair, I had some news dropped on me, like right before I started streaming, so I was probably thinking about that. I'll not share that on stream. It's like real life stuff. Okay, now this is telling me you can't get there. OCI. Okay, there's supposed to be a path in this area to... There's supposed to be a path somewhere here that leads to there. We'll see if we can find it. Oh.
Detected! Resuming passive mode.
All right, bud. We'll see you later. This guy has instructions to get there. Alright. Oh, I think I might see something. I thought I did. Is that it right there? Okay, no. Alright. Placing the office. This will be to the south. Turn right to face south. Okay. Between the building straight ahead and the building on the right is a gap. Okay. Is this it right here? It sure is. This has got to be it. Yeah, because it says watch out for mines. Well, I know where I'm going now. I swear. I don't know if anybody watching right now has played this before and has been screaming at me. That it's the path is right there. Go right there. If you have been,
Well,
I'm
this
sorry.
is a bit over the top, don't you think?
Over the top. That's what evil. Remember, Evil Dude. That's what Evil Dude is. He's over the top.
We call them Marauders, like they have some kind of group identity. They don't. The name was coined in Edgewater, I think. One of the towns first hit by the Adrenatime crisis. A lonely Spacer's Choice outpost on the edge of a barren sea. A prime place for the company to test a disastrous new product. When the town started fraying at the edges, hardly anyone else in the colony noticed. Just like Lucian planned. I read the reports. Every missing person. Every unexpected death. A town already teetering on the edge, and Adrenatime shoved it off a cliff.
I'll be right back, y'all. I gotta run to the restroom. What? Okay, I'll be right back this time. Alright, I'm back. I just had to pee. Sometimes you just be having to pee. Alright.
When does a man become a marauder? People talk about them as if they've transformed, like they've mutated. I see it in the Aetherwave broadcasts, read it in the papers. But beneath their masks, they're only people. Dangerous people with a terrible illness, but people still. When we call a man a marauder, have we given up on him? How do we know when he's become one? How can you decide to give up on someone? Have I given up on Harvey? Who does this suffering serve, I wonder? Spacer's Choice?
Enviable setup they've got here. Stargazing with this thing would be quite a treat.
Unlock the secret society hideout. Okay. I haven't been down in there yet. We've been running around a lot, but I think I'm finally like getting somewhere. Oh my god, there's a quiz? I need the answers. I didn't pay attention enough. we got our cheat sheet up. See, I don't know if you could just guess or if you get locked out. That's why I pulled up the answers here. Forgive me.
Hey, not bad for a scrappy little team. This is a fine hideout.
That's unique. Shitload of bit cartridges. I won't ever use it, but I'll take it. Alright, well that's the end of that quest, I believe. Yeah. We can't do either one of these two right now, because we don't have the key cards to do it. There's this lower level down here I haven't been to yet. I would have totally missed that. I mean, I did totally miss it, but I think eventually I'd have found it, but like, God, dude. Maybe not. Maybe I wouldn't have. See what's down here. Playing almost 3 hours. Okay. Marauder Stronghold. This way, I feel like I feel like we're gonna be led there eventually anyway.
Break out the trap. Scoured with treasure.
Oh, level 30. We've been leveling up like crazy here. And we get a perk. That's pretty useful. Increase their range to damage. Package for Captain Babbage. That's gonna be a quest item, I think.
Neutralize and sanitize.
Everyone all right?
Lots of running around in this DLC. Grenade launcher 3, that might go good to Felix.
Every SAM unit. Thank you, customer. This area is utterly filthy.
Alright, let's go. Oh, is that another elevator? All right. What was?
Whoa, this would have made for quite the hunt.
Dinosaur bones.
And I say you're wrong.
Hey, Babbage, I got your package.
Move along, I say. We're conducting business.
Llama?
I'm telling you, this isn't the rock. We need to turn back.
This is the spot. Now keep your eyes peeled. The dead drop is at the foot of the alpaca, he said. And this is the alpaca.
Llama.
What was that?
It's a llama we're after, sir, not an alpaca. And this is neither.
Llama, alpaca, same thing.
Llama.
They aren't the same at all, sir. Believe it or not.
Enough. We've got company. Out with it then. Who are you? I'm the captain of that crashed vessel, to be perfectly accurate.
Why start now?
What was that, First Mate?
Just talking to myself again, sir.
We're on the hunt for a package. It's supposed to be at the foot of this handsome-looking alpaca-shaped rock.
Llama?
I told you. Didn't I tell you? How many times did I tell you, Captain?
I believe I owe you an apology, First Mate.
What?
It's true. I wouldn't know an alpaca from a raptidon, and as a captain, that's a mark against my good name. Can you ever forgive me?
Llama.
I don't know what to say.
I'll start. Thank you, stranger.
Oh, did you think I was just going to give you the package?
Well, yeah, since you told us about it and everything.
Now see here. That parcel's worth nothing to you, but I'm sure we can come to some sort of arrangement.
I got kids to feed.
I don't need your life story, just take the bits. Crew, now that your captain is destitute, what say you buy me a round at the Sprat Shack? We can drown our sorrows with better company.
Aye, aye, boss.
Llama!
I know you already got your cut of the pay, but here's a little something extra for your time. Be seeing you, and thanks again.
Llama!
All right. Well, we'll keep going this way. At least discover this, fast travel point.
Mega Maxi. Green Cycle Step 2, Industrial Stain. Cycle complete. And wonder at Sam's cleaning process. You make it dirty, Sam's substance is resistant to cleaning efforts.
Green goo.
Sam's on the job. job classification. Flawlessly finished.
I feel like this one's gonna be locked too. Yeah. Just seeing what's back here.
Chem lab. This place stinks like the wrong end of a primal. And I think I'm close to figuring out why. Something's off with this place. Those ain't normal primals. Thought I was onto something before. Now I'm sure of it. I got a theory to test at that Marauder camp.
Okay. Ooh. Stacking crit damage. That's a nice pistol. 228. We'll hang on to it for sure. Alright, we do have this one to turn in. I think to get these other places, we just gotta go get the key cards from the other people, I think. That's what it seems like. This person was upstairs.
You find anything out there, you let me know. I'm ready to get off this rock. That's it, all right. Law. Still smells like his whiskey, his cigarettes, and that awful cologne he bathed in every morning. Here. I saved up for this, just in case I needed to go out into the ruins myself. Truth be told, I'm glad I never had to use it. You didn't happen to find anything else out there, did you? A marauder? You're telling me he's been alive all this time? Don't tell me that's the end of it. Was there anything else? You're right. My Jerome deserved better. But deserving isn't the same as getting in this rotten colony. Jerome got me out of Gorgon. I can honor his memory by staying out. Time to hit the dusty trail. Be seeing you, stranger.
That was good of you, Cap. It's better to know. It's always better to know.
Alright, what was that Medal of Honor thing? Oh. Nice. This is the guy that had me looking for it. Maybe he can...
Hey, there you are. Been wondering how you were doing. Did you manage to find those recordings? Sure, I'm an open book. Nice enough guy. Fashioned himself one of those professional gumshoes, like in the serials. They usually
Maybe
work
you'll
for
have
the
some
board,
details for
moving
us.
out dissidents and the like. Lucky though, he was freelance. Worked for anyone who paid, no matter their allegiance. You ask me, I think the guy just likes snooping around in folks' terminal messages. No, but I'd wager Lex does a lot of weird shit she doesn't tell anyone about. That's the sublight way. Gotta say though, mailing a stranger some dead guy's arm probably tops the list. At least I'd hope so. Frenetic, chaotic, vicious, take your pick. I wasn't here at the start, but going off what folks told me about the early days, Gorgon started out with promise. The board's best and brightest were excited to work here, said it was a good posting. The project director had a vision and big, bold ideas. As long as the board gets their bits, that's just the cost of doing business. Thing is, the schedules coming out of the corporate office were unrealistic from the get-go, and they were trying to do the project on a shoestring budget. Couple that with the obvious personnel problems and toxic junk in the product, it was only a matter of time before it all went to hell. Oh, I've tried, make no mistake. I've caught a couple of rides out with Sublight folks, but the board's fixers always send me right back, and I'm not about to stand toe-to-toe with Marauders just to fulfill a line item on a contract. Someone had been trying to steal them since the day my assistant and I started interviewing. Couldn't even keep them in my safe. They always found a way in. So I took to hiding them all over the fucking asteroid. Thought I was so clever. What a fool I was. Adrenatime, I'm sure you know it, was a drug, something to make folks work harder, work smarter. Had a lot of nasty side effects. Didn't seem so bad to me at the time, but then I hadn't met the test subjects yet. The whole thing was real hush-hush. A lot of worry about corporate spies, especially from Anti-Cleos. I probably shouldn't even be mentioning it to you, to be honest. Spacer's Choice, they're really not fond of spies. Not much, except that there was a whole gaggle of them, and so far as I could tell, they absolutely hated each other. Dr. Ambrose would hardly let me speak to any of them, but she complained about him all the time. Everything seemed like. Marion Blakesley, for example, lady who ran HIA, wouldn't return any of her messages. Not once, for years. Jasper Lowe, guy who headed up Chem, was high more than he was sober. He insisted on running special tests on primals, too. Law knows what for. Dr. Ambrose really had it out for this guy Lawrence Goodfellow. Ran OCI. Would lose his shit if he saw red on a schedule. By the end, I heard folks were turning in completely bunk progress reports just to keep him out of their hair. Had this little minion, too. An actuary named Clarence Mosley. Obsessed with quantifying every detail of his sad little life. Mosley was the guy who got me mixed up in all this. Asshole. I hope a primal ate him. Oh yeah, it wasn't just that Dr. Ambrose hated them. They seem to hate each other, too. OCI pushed a ludicrous schedule. Chem made a bad product, and HIA returned garbage results. A regular merry-go-round of shit flying in every direction. It's no surprise it all fell apart.
So, corporate life in Halcyon.
Editor always did say my prose was a bit purple. Or brown, in this case. Shit, any number of things. Fire, primals, sabotage. It didn't happen all at once, but it happened fast enough folks couldn't respond in time. Now, if you're asking how it all kicked off, might have been spies that did it. Corporate espionage, you know. Anti-Cleos. I never did figure it out. Not about to try now. Not a problem. Anything else? Well, I'll be damned. That's exactly what I'm looking for. But Spacer's Choice won't let me out of here until I deliver the whole set. Do you think you could get the rest? Of course, I won't be going anywhere, so, you know, take your time.
Okay. Alright, that's what we need to do now. Continue the main quest and we'll get the pieces that we need. Apparently. Because I can't get to either one of those two buildings without key cards. Plus I could do with offloading some stuff on the ship, so... There's unreliable right there. My ship. Sell some stuff here. Right. Store these unique weapons up here. In-ray damage. Ooh. I'm gonna keep that on me. I think we'll be using that one. In-ray damage. I don't have anything that does that.
Captain, transmission request from Ambrose Manor.
Captain, imagine my surprise when I saw the Unreliable leaving Gorgon with so much urgency and purpose. Tell me you found Mother's journal. I'm positively dying for good news. Too bad. But on the bright side, you've outdone my old freelancer. I don't think you made it very far at all. If I know Spacer's Choice, getting past the lockdown will be more complicated than just hitting a big red button. You'll need authorization, and layers of it. No. I think you're going to have to rely on good old-fashioned detective work. It's a good thing you have keen senses, a reliable ship, and a very wealthy sponsor. I seem to recall that Mother worked closely with Gorgon's R&D personnel, but not close enough to invite them over for dinner and cocktails, if you get my meaning. By now, they'll have moved on with their lives. If only I could do the same. I knew Mother was involved with some important chemical trials, but I had no idea her pet project was Adrenatime. Adrenatime is a working man's stimulant, like a caffeinoid. Very popular at launch, though the marketing quieted down over time. What? No! I mean, there's some very morbid wording in the fine print, but I had no idea Adrenatime could make marauders out of people. That's it. That must be it. Spacer's Choice is keeping their dirty little secret about Adrenatime off the record. We have to find Mother's journal. If we don't, then Spacer's Choice gets away with murder. I only hope we aren't too late. Adrenatime was touted as the working man's best friend, a drug that boosted productivity with no adverse effects. The promise of Adrenatime cannot be overstated. Exhaustion and fatigue were supposed to be obsolete. Workplace accidents would be things of the past. For whatever reason, the drug never lived up to that promise. I don't know. And thanks to Spacer's Choice, we may never find out. I know that I'd like to see a colony where the promise of Adrenatime was fulfilled. And I doubt I'm the only one. Thank you. I certainly ought to know what I'm doing. I spent years trying to break into pharmaceuticals, professionally speaking. Mother wouldn't hear of it. She didn't think I had the wit to succeed in her line of work. Safe travels. If your leads give you any trouble, be sure and give them some trouble back, yes? Ta!
Ah! Okay. We'll leave Sam behind. Take Luciano with us. Pavarotti. think we're going to be fighting anybody here.
Oh, there. That's one right there. Can't you just see the stench of impropriety?
That lady crazy.
Welcome to the Musgrave Family Collection. Still a work in progress. If you're here for the annual Canid review, I'm afraid it's already over. Only thing going on behind those doors is good, old-fashioned lawful behavior. This greeting constitutes your confidentiality agreement. You hereby agree not to disclose the location or existence of these events. Thank you for cooperating. Exactly. You do catch on fast. Now then, how can I help you? Mr. Mostly is indeed attending our event, although I am disappointed to discover he did not officially enter his Canid Laplace into our competition. You should find Mr. Mostly just inside the prep room. Head inside and take the door to your left.
You don't have to be scared of these Canids, Captain. I don't think they're gonna hurt you.
Oh, just hear me out. It's a brilliant idea.
Is this about Canid hunting? We've been over this before. It's
Not now, please. I'm a little
Canid
too
hunting
busy
is the
now.
natural
Being
evolution
master
of
ceremonies.
You there, sauntering about in a Jolliger original. Do you know the interesting thing about Canid shows? Good instincts. Mathematically speaking, the interesting thing about Canid shows is this. They're an exercise in futility. Winning is predetermined. Over time, the inevitable trend is that the race goes to the swift. Time and chance are just statistical outliers. In other words, if you put enough Canids through enough trials, the one with the most optimal attributes generally wins. Exercise in futility. What gave me away? Wait, don't tell me. You've read my monograph, Putting the Us in Calculus, or How to Use Mathematics to Find Your Statistically Significant Other.
I never read neither of those.
I'm afraid I don't really do autographs, but yes, I am Clarence Mostly. Yes, that's us. Mostly oak trees, too. My grandfather invented them, you know. Well, no, he didn't invent mostly oaks, but he did purchase the naming rights back during the terraforming days. It's essentially the same thing. Oh. Then you're not here about my monograph. It's true, I was involved with Project Gorgon, but that chapter of my life is long since closed. Listen, I don't know what you want with Gorgon or with me, but let me give you some free advice, Let the past go. Live in the moment. Enjoy the party. I was wondering if you were the sort of person to accept sensible advice or respond with threats of violence. Thank you for resolving that ambiguity for me. Lifting the lockdown won't be easy. You'll need to send overrides from the Chem Lab and Human Inquiry. I don't have that level of clearance, but I know 2 people who do. The trouble is, I don't know you. I don't trust you. I washed my hands of Gorgon, and you're asking me to dirty them all over again. I'm going to need a good reason. I advise against trying to dig up what's been buried. Sooner or later, you're going to draw up something rotten. I want a favor from you. Do something for me, and I'll do something for you. That way, we don't have to rely on mutual trust. A grand prize trophy to the Canid Review. I want it in my hands. Get me that trophy, and I'll give you the remaining researchers. Names, locations, as much information as I have. Yes, but the winner is still in deliberation. Committee won't deliver a result for another 6 to 8 weeks. Bureaucracy. The trophy's being held in a vault at the other end of this hall. Find a way inside, disable any security, lift, carry, deliver. Simple as that.
All right.
Don't think of it as theft. Think of it as appropriation by commission. My canid, Laplace, is statistically superior to every other canid in this review. Better average sprinting time, superior gait coefficient, optimal anatomical symmetry. I didn't bother entering little Laplace in this pointless contest. He's already won on paper, you see.
Intimidate
that
to
trophy
skip
rightfully belongs to him. Head into the main hall and take the elevator down into the maintenance tunnels. You'll find a service passage that leads up into the trophy room. The maintenance tunnel is the only way up into the trophy room. Some technician barred the door shut on our end. Ask Tilda Coatsworth about it, over by the podium. Jolliker's outfits have been linked to a 12% increase in my...
Okay, cool. Alright. See if we can avoid getting him his trophy.
You there,
It sounds like a bunch of
sauntering about in a
bullshit.
Jolliker original. Do you know? Good, it... Mathematically, winning is... In other words... What gave me... I'm afraid I... Yes? Well, no. Oh. It's true. Listen, I don't... I was wondering if... Lifting the lockdown. The trouble is... Right, of course. Thank you for reminding me. Point well taken. I want a favor from you.
Oh, I still gotta do it.
Do something for me, and I'll do something for you. That way, we don't have to rely on mutual trust.
So we can't avoid doing this.
A grand prize trophy to the What? Really? You'll do it? I mean... While you're technically correct, My Canid, Laplace, is I didn't bother in. Head into the main hall and take the elevator. The maintenance tunnel is... What's on your mind? My eye! I was wondering where I'd misplaced that old thing. It's perfectly preserved, you know. Every eye possesses unique dimensions, not unlike a fingerprint. The circumference, the shape, the color of the iris. An eye makes excellent proof of identification, assuming you don't mind removing one. I'd rather not get into the details. If Spacer's Choice ever asks you to test out their new model of monocle, just say no. Well, that's rather responsible of you. I'll put a good word in your permanent record.
All right.
My goodness! Is that a Jolliker original? If you wanted to show off, you're a little late for the Canid review. Don't stand too close to the Canids. You don't want their bladder issues all over your suit. Why, thank you. It's custom made for our Canid review, which ended a few days ago. The Judiciary Committee is still deliberating over the winner. In 8 to 10 short weeks, we'll have the name of a winner. Probably. That gives us 8 to 10 weeks to file a maintenance request. Our technician barred the vault door and then disappeared without a trace. Can you believe that? Now you're speaking my language. The Musgrave Vault contracted a security consultant from UDL. They sent a technician to install a few security upgrades, anti-dissident automechanicals and the like. That technician barred the vault, but neglected to leave us with a way in from here. He wasn't seen leaving the security room, so I can't imagine where he's gone off to. The tunnels are guarded by automechanical security. I don't look nearly boorish enough to resemble a UDL guard, so they'd probably shoot me on sight. In any case, I'd rather not step foot in the tunnels. The tunnels are for disposing of unwanted refuse, and no place for a respectable Byzantine. Your eagerness to serve your betters is commendable. Here's a keycard. It should help you get around inside the tunnels. Now, was there anything else? I'd like to get back to mastering over the ceremonies, or people might question why I have this role at all.
It's not Canid hunting I object to, it's the impropriety.
Since when do you care?
Oh. Security patrol
Watch out!
initiated.
I don't know what she's screaming for.
Nicely done.
That wasn't too bad.
All that pomp and circumstance out there. For this. The hell's the point?
You'd only be letting them into Byzantium temporarily.
Jolliker's outfits have been linked to a 12% increase in... My trophy! Look at this thing! Have you ever seen a more garish monument to the boredom of the elite? If only Grandfather Mostly were alive today, I would have loved to wave this trophy right in front of his cataracts. I hope you won't take it personally when I say I had my doubts about you. Nothing ever gets done in Byzantium, you see. Competent work is, well, a statistical anomaly. Lifting the emergency lockdown requires overrides from the Chem Lab and Human Inquiry. Access to those facilities requires authorizations from 2 senior-level researchers, Marion Blakesley, Jasper Lowe. They went into hiding after the project collapsed, but I've managed to calculate their last known whereabouts within a reasonable margin of error. I see you're familiar with my technique. I'd love to show you my numbers, but there aren't nearly enough napkins in this room. After the project shut down, I had to keep my mind occupied. I worked on my actuarial tables, calculated the average lifespan of a Spacer's Choice worker, that sort of thing. I realized some of the researchers had to be alive. I ran some numbers, did a little research, and concluded that the 2 most likely survivors are Marion Blakesley and Jasper Lowe. As far as I know, Jasper Lowe and Marion Blakesley are the only 2 surviving researchers with high-level clearance. If you want to lift the lockdown on the manufactory, You'll need to send an override from the Chem Lab and Human Inquiry. I'm afraid it's the only way. I know it feels like you're being led on. What is that colorful metaphor commoners use? A wild sprat chase? Remember, this is Spacer's Choice we're talking about. Their security protocols are just as inefficient and frustrating as their manufacturing. I'll tell you what I can. Dr. Marion Blakesley supervised the Human Inquiry and Auditing Facility. Live subjects, measuring tape and syringes, that sort of thing. Someone sabotaged the facility. Blakesley tendered her resignation and vanished. I'm reasonably
That's what I was
certain
after.
she's hiding in a maintenance bay on Groundbreaker.
So it was right. It was like, just play the story mode. Just play the main quest.
Well, with Spacer's Choice equipment, who even knows? Dr. Blakesley tendered her resignation lawfully, but under suspicious circumstances. If you want to know more, you'd best ask her yourself. Dr. Lowe described himself as a dazzling genius in his review. I disagreed. Of the 19 criteria that constitute the rubric of genius, Dr. Lowe only met 15. After the project shut down, corporate traded him off to Anti-Cleo in exchange for 5 lab coats. He's been transferred to an orbital lab around Olympus. Try to exercise caution. It's good for your lifespan.
Oh, we're leveled up again. Alright, we'll go to the Groundbreaker. Guess we have a Parvati's quest to go there too, so we'll do that and then we'll call it a stream. It's already past 1 o'clock. I do appreciate everybody for watching me. Hanging out.
Someone has left a threatening message on your terminal, Captain. I was unable to trace its origin. Please make a note.
Well, let me see what it is then. We'll do this one here. That other one looks like it might be a
We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
might be a bit involved, so we'll do the we'll do this.
All right. She's on her way. How do I look? Oh, my hands have finally stopped shaking. All right, all right. Deep breath. Here I go. Anyhow, so I told him, Dad, I'm a big girl now. I don't need your help. I can do it on my lonesome.
What did he say to that?
Have at it then. And he handed me his favorite wrench, the one he used for the canner. He's probably half as tall as I was.
He didn't scold you for talking back to him?
Nah, he was never like that. I always thought it was funny.
Well, that leaving him to be. I'm sure you can stand there and get more lore from but you know, nobody wants anybody you know, standing there while they're on a date. So we'll go away.
What was it like in Edgewater? I hear you workers were on the clock every available moment.
We always got 8 hours a day for sleeping. Just not always consecutive.
My condolences. I appreciate...
I guess I gotta talk to her over here. This should be the end of her quest line, at least.
Okay, Captain, she's gone. I'm near about vibrating. I'm so excited. So she got here, and after a few minutes, she said, Hey, do you have some new parts? And I was like, Nah, I used a new soap. And then she just sort of touched my arm real gentle-like and called the cut of my outfit elegant. I couldn't hear the rest on account of my heart was beating so hard. Then I led her into the kitchen. I think she about cried when she saw the spread. She stood stock still and just said, Oh, real soft. Oh, and let me tell you, I was sweating. And then she blinked and said, Is that dustbat casserole? I told her how we got Mr. Raymond to bake it for us, so it was double authentic. Made by a real live monarch person. Sure was. Near best thing to homemade, Junlei said. When I brung out the sweetheart cakes, June, she got a little teary. Said she had a thing she needed to say. But I stopped her because I wanted to say it first. I never felt so bold, Captain. I told her about how she made me feel. Bold like I acted. Strong. Smarter and kinder than I am on my lonesome. I listed all the things I liked about her. And then she pulled out a paper and read a speech. She talked about the things she admired about me, like my cleverness and my humor, and how it made her want to be more open.
Oh boy.
She was worried she wouldn't get the words out right, especially after that message about Isabel. It's sweet. Anyhow, when she wrapped up, I asked her to be my girlfriend. And Captain, she said yes!
Oh boy.
We talked about it some. I told her I wasn't sure how it'd work, how I've had a bad time of it in the past. She said we'll take it as it comes. Fix things together. share meals, talk. Maybe she could rub my shoulders when they're sore. I said I might like that. It's all on your account, you know. Imagine if you'd never taken me out of Edgewater. I'd have never met Junlei at all. I don't know nothing about the Vickers capital P plan, but you've sure changed my life. So, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna head to my cabin and happy scream into my pillow for like an hour.
Okay. Alright, so that's the end of that. I got a bunch of bit cartridges. Alright. Okay, we're going to end it there for tonight. Appreciate everybody for hanging out, watching me run around in outer space. I might be on tomorrow. I'm not sure. I might take a day off. I almost didn't stream today, but I was like, yeah, I kind of want to play the game, so might as well stream it. But yeah, I appreciate y'all, and we'll see you next time.